There she comes, with another successful mission. And she's part mine, too. The lieutenant flies her, but I keep her flying. Quite a responsibility. But I like it, taking care of her. Guess I'll write to my kid brother about that tonight. Dear Bill, I'm glad you waited to finish high school before you considered any service. That was smart. And naturally, I'm even happier that now when you're ready, you're considering the Air Force. It's been mighty good to me these past 2 years. But you don't want to hear about me. You want to know how the Air Force will look to you from the time you raise your hand to take the oath.
I
I,
here give your full name.
George Martin,
Do hereby acknowledge,
do hereby acknowledge,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice,
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Welcome to the United States Air Force, gentlemen. Buses are waiting outside to take you to the airport, where you'll enplane for Lackland Air Force Base, your training center in San Antonio, Texas. Good luck to you.
Lackland Air Force Base, gateway to the Air Force. When you roll through that gate, it marks the beginning of a new life. In an average year, more than 100,000 boys come here to begin this new life. It's a big base, with streets and buildings named for Air Force heroes, and a museum to help you learn Air Force history and tradition. Your first step in becoming an airman is processing. You turn in your records to a reception clerk. The Air Force really does welcome you. Next, you will be fed in a pleasant dining hall with plenty of good food. I know what I expected. Slum gullion and mess kits. It's just not so in the Air Force. You'll draw your first pay. I admit it isn't much, but all your needs are taken care of. Food, clothing, quarters, and medical care. And you will have that handsome hairdo trimmed down to shape. Getting a fighting trim is what they told us we were getting. From your very first day, you will be expected to move from place to place in military formation. You may find your training instructor sharp of tongue, but he is also understanding, and the kind of airman you should set out to be. He will probably start you marching after the briefest explanations. How to line up, stand at attention and at ease, right and left face, things like that.
Right! Ha! All way! Ha! Wait, forward. Wait, forward.
You'll find that first trip starts as a walk, but will end as a march. That's what close order drill can do. Your destination might be anywhere on the base. Processing includes getting you familiar with base facilities, and I remember this as one of the stops. I think you may be surprised, as I was, to find practically a department store. If you take after me, you'll have a lot of your pay spent before you leave. I still have the camera I bought that first week at Lackland. I found some beautiful scenery to photograph while I was there. I'm sure you'll find the same. You'll draw a complete uniform issue, from the skin out. And all of it will fit, from the shoes, both dress and marching, to the sharp Air Force blues, fitted by an experienced tailor. Finally, they will recheck to make sure your issue is complete. An awful lot of things will happen to you in that first week of basic. I can't remember all of them myself. I do remember that I was busy about 16 hours a day. More aptitude tests, self-analysis, or problem solving. Some of these are to help the Air Force place you in the right career field. Others are part of Air Force research into testing procedures. They test your mind, and they take care of your body. Another physical, and a dental survey. As the chaplain will tell you, you can attend the services of our church at the base chapel. You will see that it also serves almost every faith. And you can get a new Bible for the asking.
Be seated, men. As school commander, I want to welcome you to Lackland. If my welcome seems somewhat delayed, it's because there just wasn't time to bring you all together during your processing routine. Now you are airmen. You're ready for the basic training that will teach you to live together and to work together as a team, the aerospace team. That's the purpose and the reason for our emphasis on discipline, on rigid training schedules, close order drills, inspection, and spit and polish.
Right flank, hard. Right flank, hard.
Everybody gripes about close order
Here.
drill. But secretly, most everybody kind of enjoys it. I know I did. There's a real satisfaction in swinging along in perfect step and cadence, and in executing commands with smartness and precision.
Right of flank, hard. Forward, hard.
Learning to salute properly, for instance. After you learn how to salute on the drill field, you will learn in the classroom why and when to salute. You'll be surprised how much classroom instruction you'll get. Besides customs and courtesies of the service, you'll get some military law, organization and missions of the Air Force, courses in personal hygiene, first aid, and ground safety, almost like being back at school, and with good instructors and training aids in every class.
Right on. Edge up. Ace to stand. Hurry. The next exercise be the 2-count push-up. Position of exercise. Move. 1, 2. Exercise. Begin. On. Hip. 1. On. Hip. 3. On. Hip. 3. On. Hip.
You'll get a reasonable amount of physical training based upon the new Air Force fitness program that I participate in too. It continues throughout your service career.
On. 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 Hey. On. 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 That's it for today, man. Let's go play some softball.
Of course, it won't all be fun and games. You'll do your share of housekeeping details. In the kitchen or the barracks. But this is a part of the training schedule, not forced labor. Much of this work you'll do to get ready for standby inspections in your barracks. Maybe you'll feel, as I did, that there are more important things than a tight bed or a perfectly arranged footlocker. But don't kid yourself. These inspections give you the habit of precision, of doing a thing absolutely right. When you get a responsibility like mine, for a pilot's life and several $1 million worth of airplane, this is a good habit to have. But basic is not all grind, contrary to what you may have heard. There will be a comfortable day room in your barracks, a large, fully equipped club on the base, and an interesting town to explore on weekends. Remember, you are free Saturday afternoon and Sunday, unless you pull a detail. Be sure to have a Mexican dinner for me.
Okay, watch your front sight and squeeze the trigger.
To me, marksmanship training came under the heading of Recreation 2. I got a great kick out of qualifying with the carbine.
Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the firing line. Commence. Fire. First man, go. Next man. Next wave, ready. Keep your head down and go.
You and all your buddies will feel pretty good after you've run the course. Tired, but proud. I guess that's why they call it a confidence course. During those strenuous weeks of basic, you are likely to forget the purpose of it all. To qualify you to best serve the Air Force and yourself. A counselor helps determine what's best for both. So does a visit to the career field exhibit on the base. You may have your orders by this time, so the detailed exhibits of the major career fields will have special significance. For some assignments, you will go on to a technical school. Other specialties will be taught to you on the job. Either way, with your successful completion of basic, your Air Force career is underway. Now you feel and act like an airman. It's a great day when you march with your flight on their final parade. It will be an even greater day when you get home on leave, with your first stripe, but undoubtedly not your last. If I can make them, you can too. Welcome to the Air Force, Bill. It's a great life, Bill. It's challenging, worthwhile, and rewarding. It's certainly that to me. I'm sure you'll like it too. Your brother, Paul.